Wanda from Wanda's Little Kitchen, and we've been waiting for you. Mexican cuisine is one of my favorite foods. So tonight we're going to be cooking my own favorite enchilada pie. We're going to be using some Mexicorn, a can of Mexicorn, also some chopped green onions, some diced tomatoes, diced onions, black olives, some ketchup, and some taco seasoning. Okay, we're going to put 2 packs of ground turkey. We're going to use turkey to kind of make it a little healthier. And we're going to put that in the skillet and turn it on medium, and we're going to cook it. We're going to add about 3/4 cup of chopped onions to the ground turkey as it's cooking. After you brown the turkey, you want to make sure that it's really well cooked and that the onions are kind of tender, probably maybe about 10 minutes. And then you want to be sure to drain any fat. Once that's done, we're going to add our taco seasoning. We're going to start out with just 1 package. And you buy whatever brand you like. And we're going to put that in. And then we're going to add about 1 cup of water with that. Put that in there. And then we're just going to stir that up until it's well blended. And we're going to just sprinkle a little black pepper on top. And at this point, we're not going to use any salt because the seasoning has salt in it. And now we're going to add the ketchup, which is about 3/4 cup. Turn it over a little bit and blend it all in with the top. So we're going to add about a tablespoonful more of the taco seasoning. You want it a little, it's kind of a little spicy, not too spicy, but about another tablespoon. We're going to put some of our meat in a dish so that we can have it easily accessible to us while we stack this. We're going to use corn tortillas to make the layers for the enchilada pie. And I've chosen jalapeno flavor and red chili flavor. That's really going to make it look pretty, and it's also going to add a lot of flavor to it. We're going to take them and we're going to put some margarine all on the top. So that's going to help cook it when it's in the oven. Okay, once we've covered that with the margarine, we're going to put it inside the bowl like that. And then we're going to use some of the ground turkey. Be really generous with it. My husband likes lots of meat. So we're going to put that on top. Add it down. Once we've put the meat on, we're going to use some of the Mexicorn. Just kind of sprinkle the corn around there a little bit, like that. And then we're going to sprinkle a few olives. Not too many, just a few. And after that, we're going to sprinkle the green onions on top of that. Spread it out really good. And then last, some grated cheddar cheese on top of that. We're going to repeat the same thing, alternating between the colors of the tortillas, and layer it exactly the same until we layer it all the way up to the top. After you finish alternating the layers, this is exactly what you should have. We're going to heat 1 can of tomato soup with 1/2 cup of water and mix it until it gets hot, and then you're going to add it to your enchilada pie. Then we're going to take the tomato soup and we're going to pour it down right around so it can go down between all the layers. And we're going to put some on top. We're going to continue that. Okay. And then you may have to kind of move back a little bit from the sides so that the tomato soup can go down. Be careful not to disturb the layers. So it can go down the sides and mix with the other layers on the bottom. There you go. Once we have the tomato soup all the way inside and we've gently moved it so I can go down in the bowl, we're going to put a piece of foil on top. If you have a dish that has a top, that's even better. But this one does. This is a 1.5 size casserole dish. But usually when I make it for my family, I make a big one. Okay, you're going to really seal the edges really well if you're using foil so that all of the moisture stays inside. Once we do that, guess what? We're ready for the oven. You want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. And after it reaches the desired temperature, we're going to put the dish in the center of the oven with the foil on it. Close the oven and wait. You take a sharp knife and go straight down the center. And if it goes in very easy, then you know it's ready. So then we're going to get some more cheese and we're going to cover the top. I'm just going to put that right on the top. Okay. We're going to put it back in the oven in the center just long enough for the cheese to melt. We're going to garnish it so we can look really pretty before we serve it. And we're going to put, just put them right there in the middle. Just put a lot on there. Okay. Then we're going to add some sliced avocado. Sprinkle a few olives in there. Just put a few in the little open spaces. And then a little green onions around the edges. And we're about ready to dig in. Now we're ready for the good part. Now what would Mexican food be without chips? We all love those chips. So we want to make it so attractive on the plate until it's going to be so irresistible you can't wait to dive in. So what we've done is put some tortilla chips around a small dish that contains cream cheese in the middle and salsa going around the edges, which can be used for dipping. And also we put the avocados. You'll notice in my cooking, I love avocados. Now we're just going to scoop this right out. Now this is not like your traditional pie where it's going to come out like a perfect wedge. It's going to come out. Oh yeah, look at that cheese. All you cheese lovers. Okay, so we're going to put a little salad on here. Last week we gave ourselves a pat on the back. Guess what? 1, 2, 3. Now all we have to do is add our favorite dressing. So you decide what your favorite is. Add your dressing to your salad. And here we have it, a complete meal. And to top it off, my famous strawberry slush margarita. Oh, another pat on the back. For the complete list of ingredients for this evening's entree, see the posting below. And we'll be back in 2 weeks to cook it up some more. So bon appetit. And don't forget, we'll be waiting for you.